crap in the skies. Holy piss. Hold on. I'm gonna put my hat on backwards. I don't know what's going on. I hope these are in focus. Look at this. What the hell's going on here? Oh, please be picking this up. This is nuts. Look at that. Kind of wish my neighbor was here right now. He comes out and watches for UFOs, but holy crap.
Sure. So at this time, so aware of those drone sightings that have been reported, at this time we have no evidence that these activities are coming from a foreign entity or the work of an adversary. We're going to continue to monitor what is happening, but, you know, at no point were our installations threatened when this activity was occurring.
Can you rule out that these are American drones or U.S. military drones?
These are not U.S. military drones. Again, this is being investigated by local law enforcement. What our initial assessment here is that these are not drones or activities coming from a foreign entity or adversary.
All right, shalom, shalom. This is the brother Shakar here with another lesson through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. Before I begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Rakak Radash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of the great millstone from which I learned this truth. Peace and blessings to the house of David, doing his work with all righteousness, truth, and sincerity. And I want to say shalom to the whole full elect. Shalom. All right, let me go ahead and start off in the book of Isaiah, chapter 34 to like chapter 31 and verse 4. See, and it says, "For thus hath the Lord Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai spoken unto me, like as a lion, as the young lion roaring on his prey, when a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he would not be afraid of their voice, nor abase himself for the noise of them. So shall the Lord Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai of hosts come down to fight for Mount Zion and for the hill thereof." So we saw those short, those short clips, of these so-called UFOs, or UAPs, so-called UAPs, because we know what they are. Those are the chariots of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. You see, now on that first one, that occurred somewhere over Alaska. I don't know, how real that was, but it's just showing you, hey, this is how they're coming though. Hey, they're gonna come as birds flying. We're gonna get into it. They're gonna come like that. They're gonna come in that stead, man. Hey, the Lord's coming, and like we just read here, just like a lion, that's gonna get ready to pounce upon his prey. There's nothing that can stop it. Nothing can stop that lion, from getting to the prey. It's the same way. Nothing's gonna stop, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, sending his son to bring deliverance, and to bring destruction, man. And he's gonna use, those chariots, those vehicles that the angels maneuver in, because that's what Yahweh Shai is gonna come to do. He's going to come and bring war, man. He's going to bring judgment and war, you see? And when he comes in that fathership, right along with the rest of the chariots, with the rest of the angels, with the hosts of heaven, they're going to bring war upon this place. Listen, verse 5, "As birds flying, so will the Lord Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai of hosts defend Jerusalem." See, he's going to defend his people. Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. While he's defending them, he's going to be bringing destruction, man. It's a defending also, he will deliver it. See, and passing over, he will preserve it. See, and this is the strange work, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, sending his son, in the fathership, right along with the rest of the host of heaven. They're going to come in those chariots. They're going to come in those so-called UFOs, those so-called UAPs. And they're going to look just like as birds fly, just like we saw in that first clip. You saw all them chariots. Again, whether that was a real video or not, I don't know. But according to the scriptures, that's how the Lord's coming. as birds flying, okay, getting ready to defend his people, okay, and also bring deliverance. And it's going to be a strange work. Let me go to the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1. Listen, it says, then shall that righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. And that's going on right now. See, that's been going on and it's going on today. You see, you got the bold, okay, those that are bold as lions, okay, the prophets, the men of the Lord, man, standing up for this truth, okay, right in the face of these devils, okay, accusing them right to their face, hey, that they're the devils that the Bible speaks about. Because they haven't made no account, okay, for our labors, for the so-called Negro, so-called Hispanic, and so-called Native American. No, they got over 300 years of free labor, man. Okay, through the captivity, through slavery. You see, that's why they're so far ahead. It's not because they're better. No, they're just in their blessing. They're just in their blessing. They're in the blessing that was given, okay, to them by our forefather Isaac. Isaac gave Esau the blessing of the sword, the dew from heaven, and the fatness of the earth. But Yahweh Ba'Shem Yoshai, he's getting ready to flip it right side up. Verse 2, it says, when they see it, see, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. Hey, because that's going to be a far out, man. Hey, those chariots coming to bring destruction and bring deliverance. Hey, these devils, they're in fear, man. Okay, they're seeing the men of the Lord, okay, stand upon their feet as a great exceeding army, and they're afraid. You see, they're going to even be more afraid, okay, when they see these chariots. When they see these chariots coming down, again, to bring deliverance and to bring destruction. Let's go to the book of Revelation, chapter 19, and let's go to verse 11. Listen, it says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, speaking about that fathership. And he that sat upon him was faithful and true, was called faithful and true. Speaking about Yahweh Shai. See, and in righteousness, he does judge and make war. So it's going to be a righteous thing when the Lord comes back. Okay, he's going to come to bring judgment. And he's going to come to make war. He's going to come to make war. Okay, he's going to come to bring war upon the Edomites, these nations, and even 2/3 of our people. Why? Because they're all enemies to the Lord. You see, they are altogether enemies to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yoshai. Let me get a quick precept. Let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, and let's go to verse 15, or maybe 13. Yeah, right, 13. It says, the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yoshai shall go forth as a mighty man. See, he shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. So the Lord gonna come with that battle cry, man. When the Lord comes back to bring that destruction, okay, to bring deliverance upon the elect, amen, the Lord gonna let out that shout. He's gonna come to show, okay, that he means business, man. The Lord's all about business. It says, I have a long time holding my peace. See, I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. So there's that battle cry. It says, I will destroy and devour at once. Okay, so that's the destruction. But along with the destruction, he's also bringing salvation. Let's go back to Revelation 19, and let's go to verse 12. See, and it says, his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. See, symbolizing, okay, all the nations, okay, that he's getting ready to take down. Okay, beginning with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. It says, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. See, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of the Most High. Okay, the Word of Power. See, and the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in white linen, white and clean. So they're going to be in them chariots. You're going to have you're going to have the angels, the host of heaven, okay, coming behind Yahweh Shai as Yahweh Shai is maneuvering in that fathership. You're going to have the rest of the angels, okay, coming along with them. It says, and out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he shall smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. And he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and the wrath of the Almighty power. You see, so Yahweh Shai is going to come with the wrath of his father. He's coming to smite these nations, man. He's coming to bring down Esau, Edom, and in doing that, Hey, all these nations are going to go down. They're all going to go down at once. You see? So Yahweh Shai is coming back to what? To refresh his name. You see, to bring a refreshing to his name, to his authority. Okay, because there's no name under heaven, okay, but Yahweh Shai, okay, where men can be saved. Let me get that real quick. That's the book of Acts. We'll go right to the point. Chapter 4 and verse 12. And it says, see, neither is there salvation in any other. It says, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. Hey, when the Lord comes back, okay, that's gonna bring a refreshing to his name. Okay, you're gonna be able to understand the authority of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, his great power. You see, in that day, hey, you're gonna have the name of Yahweh and the name of Yahweh Shai. Okay, they're gonna be glorified together. Let's go to the book of Revelation, chapter 11, and let's go to verse 12. Listen, it says, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. It says, and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, see, and their enemies beheld them. See, that's going to be the deliverance. Right along with the destruction that Yahweh Shai is bringing, there's also going to be a deliverance of the elect. They're going to go right up into that cloud. It says, at the same hour, see, there was a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, because so-called America is divided into what? 10 FEMA zones. Okay, you have zip codes from 0 to 9. Okay, you have 10 zip code zones. It says, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. So that's going to be a complete number. So Esau is going to be completely destroyed. Okay, right along with these nations and 2/3 of our people, it's going to be a complete destruction. See, and the remnants were affrighted, meaning those of the elect number, because they're going to be afraid of what's going on. It says, and gave glory to the power of heaven. Why? Because they're going to be delivered, okay, in the midst of the destruction. Let's go to the book of let's stay here in Revelation. Okay, let's go to the 18th chapter, and let's go to the 4th verse. Listen, see, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. See, again, this is going into what? The deliverance of the elect. Okay, going up into that fathership. It says that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. See, and that plague is going to be that nuclear wind. Okay, that nuclear fire. Let's go to the book of Zechariah. Chapter 14 and verse 12. Listen, it says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Okay, that's right here in so-called America. Okay, these nations, okay, beginning with Esau, Edom, and even 2/3 of our people, man. Okay, they come against the Lord's elect. It says their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes. See, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Okay, what's going to make that happen? That's going to be that nuclear wind, that destroying wind. You see, just like that scene in the movie Terminator 2, when Sarah Connor was against the fence. Okay, you've seen that nuclear destruction, man. You've seen that destroying wind just sweep right through her. See, and that's the same way when the Lord brings that destruction. That's what's going to happen here in so-called America, Babylon the Great. Let me get a precept. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 1. Listen, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, see, and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me, a destroying wind. See, those that have fought against Jerusalem. Hey, this what the Lord's getting ready to do, man. But in the midst of that destruction, okay, there's going to be a deliverance. Let's get one more on that. Let's go to, let's get that beast of destruction. Isaiah chapter 14, and let me just start at verse 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children, speaking about the Edomites, for the iniquity of their fathers. Why? Because they are their fathers. Okay, they're the ones that put us, okay, in captivity. You see, and they held us fast, and they refused to let us go. You see, they got us in the worst case scenario, man. They got us in a bad position. It says that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Why? Because the seed line comes from the man. See, the Lord gonna cut. The Lord's gonna cut off that seed, man. Ultimately, so the Edomites can be done away. Verse 23, it says, I will also make it a possession for the bittern. Okay, going into what? Like a buzzard, an unclean bird. It says, and pools of water. See, and I will sweep it, listen, with the besom of destruction, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yoshua of hosts. When you go into that word besom, it's like a sweeping action. Okay, and that's going to be that destroying wind that the Lord's going to let loose, man. Okay, coming from those warheads. Because each one of those missiles has multiple warheads. Listen, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yoshua of hosts has sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass. See, and as I have purposed, so shall it stand. So nothing gonna stop it, man. And this is what the Lord wants. Okay, he's gonna do it. Let's get one more. Let's go to the book of Luke, chapter 21, and let's go to verse 25. Listen, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth distress of nations. Okay, we're seeing all those things. Okay, you got nations in perplexity. It's just going to tell you, listen, it says with perplexity, it says the sea and the waves roaring. Okay, that's the sea, okay, going into the people, man. You see? Okay, you got the uproars of people, man. Okay, you got chaos everywhere. See, things are very chaotic. Okay, and they're just getting worse. It says men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking at those things which are coming on the earth right now. What are they seeing? They're seeing all these chariot sightings. Okay, hey, these devils are afraid, man. Even though they may be doing something, okay, with their technology, hey, but the Lord is also bringing out those chariots, man. You see, as these devils, they're trying to be devious. Okay, hey, the Lord is showing them. Hey, the Lord is showing them that he's in the power seat. Okay, that he's in control. Okay, but regardless, hey, these devils they're gonna fight, man. The scripture says, yet they were afraid. Yes, there's fight. Okay, so the Lord gonna make these devils fight. It says, again, read that again. It says, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming up on the earth. It says, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. You see, they're afraid, man. They're weird in the multitude of their counsels, man. See, they're afraid. They're afraid because they know the Lord's coming back. You see, but the Lord gonna put it upon their spirit to fight. The Lord gonna put it upon their spirit, okay, to stay in that mindset, thinking that they're gonna win. Okay, but they're gonna lose miserably. Listen, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a great cloud, see, in that fellowship with power and great glory. Okay, so you're gonna have the host of heaven coming, okay, and those so-called UFOs or UAPs, again, as birds flying. It says, and when these things begin to come to pass, it says, then look up, because there's no way out of here but up. Okay, there's no way out of here but to be delivered. Okay, in that fellowship. It says, for your redemption draweth nigh. You see, and that's the deliverance. See, and that's what we're hoping for. See, right along with the destruction, okay, that the Lord's going to bring, he's also going to bring deliverance, man. And the Lord going to do it. So with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close out and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of the great millstone from which I learned this truth. Peace and blessings to the house of David, doing his work with all righteousness, truth, and sincerity. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.